Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I am on my third and final mold for this month from Into Resin. This is a large jar mold. This sparkles in the bottom of the jar, but not in the top of the jar. So I think what I'm going to do, I was going to paint the flower after unmolding, but I really like when the color is embedded into the resin, so there's no chance on it rubbing off or anything, coming off, chipping off, whatever it's gonna do. So I chose two intense pigments, mica powders. These are both from Into Resin as well. And then I'm gonna fill it with a new powder that I just received, Red Medium Flake Sparkle Interference. And this is by Color Art. I will link this for now, but I heard that they are closing the business down very, very soon. So I don't know that you'll even be able to get it. But there are other red, I can link other red interferences just for a backup plan if you really like the red interference. So I'm going with red because to me this looks like kind of like a poinsettia for Christmas. I don't know. What do you think? Is that what they look like? I'm not a plant person. I don't do well with plants because I always forget to water them and then they die. So I don't know my plants very well. But to me, I'm going to treat it as if it is a poinsettia. So green. Now I don't know what color poinsettia's centers are. Are they green or are they yellow? I'm going to have to put you on pause and I'm going to Google that. So according to Google and this photo that I found off of it, it looks like a bit of green and yellow. So I'm going with green. I'm going to move this out of the way, flip it over so it does not get any powder in there. I'm using this pointy Q-tip to get it into these little holes as best I can. Of course, there will be cleanup, especially on those leaves. I don't have a ton of this green left. I use it all the time on turtles, so I'm running very low, but it's plenty enough for in here. And then I will somehow get that red in without making a mess. Well, I'm sure I'll make a mess, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Give me some ideas on how you would do this jar, because I'm sure I would want to do this more than once. I'm going to go ahead and put you on a little fast forward because this is going to be very tedious. So I hope you enjoy the music today. took me about 30 minutes, but I'm a big believer in if the effort that you put in prior to pouring pays off in the outcome. So like I want every speck of dust off. Those of you that do watch me know that I'm like crazy OCD about cleaning my molds and getting everything off. So I use my switching sponge to get the powder from the green off of my brush so I can use the same brush for the red. And then I used these nail teas. I didn't end up using my micro brushes. These worked pretty good with alcohol and alcohol on a paper towel. So this isn't a very shiny mold on the top, so I wasn't too concerned about the paper towel and alcohol scratching it, and I don't see any damage done to it. You don't want to do that on like super shiny, kind of like those, because you can damage the silicone on handmade molds. So I don't know how much resin I need. I'm gonna start with 10 ounces, I think, and go from there and use the red interference. So let me get some resin mixed up. Now that I'm looking at 10 ounces, I don't know if this is enough, but we're gonna do it anyway. I don't know how much of this powder I need. I hear you don't need much, but I haven't used it before, so let's try it. And then I will stick it into the vacuum chamber. I don't want any micro bubbles forming under the lip of that jar lid for sure. Well, one scoop and it looks like it's good. It's almost like an aurora effect. I'm gonna put a little more in just to see if it changes anything, and then I'll know for next time if one scoop was good and I didn't need to waste the second scoop. Yeah, I don't think it changed anything, so I could have went with the one scoop. That's really pretty, and it looks like it's going to go with the red on the leaves. Now, because I'm using a light color, I should end up with the very similar that I just painted on. I know they're chameleon colors, but when you back them in different colors, it will change the final effect on there. So let me get this through the vacuum chamber. And yeah, I don't know. It looks like 10 ounces is going to fit in the lid only. I hope not, but whatever. We'll mix up more. Let's hope this fits in here. So let me just spray that with alcohol. There's a few bubbles left on top. I don't know, I'm very curious. I'm gonna go slow into those little seed parts. I'm hoping a lid doesn't take 10 ounces, but honestly, it looks like it's gonna take it. Oh my gosh, the lid is gonna take more than 10 ounces. Wow, I did not expect that. If you have like silicone of some sort, maybe you can plug it so it doesn't hold so much. So, goodness, it still has room. And then I have that. I guess I'm gonna do another 8 ounces. Watch, I'm gonna end up with a lot left over, but let me do 8 and we'll get you a total on this mold. All right, I got more mixed up, so this would be 18 total if it takes all of it. Wow. Oh my gosh, can you believe how much did that lid hold? That was 8. I've got 5 left. So that took 13 ounces just for the lid. That's insane. I'm guessing I need more than 5 ounces for the box. But sometimes the boxes are thin and it might work. Wouldn't that stink if I had to mix up like an ounce? I might make it, guys. I might make it. No, I need like an ounce. Well, let me scrape. $18 ounces. It probably can take 19. I'll have to evaluate it. But I'm not going to bring you back for another ounce. No, well, could be my tables off, but I think I could get away with 18. 18 ounces for this. Wow, that's a lot of resin, but it is a large box. So I guess I'm not surprised. All right, let's wait till it's cured. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like. I'm super excited. Wow, this is curing. I got 2 packages last night on the same day of Happy Mail. So I just want to show everybody what I was sent. So the first one, I got a really nice letter, handwritten, which doesn't happen often, from Kathy. And she sent me this glitter called Mirror Mirror. And it is from Laura's Art Corner. And she mentioned that they're selling in the US. I don't know. I've never bought from Laura's Art Corner, so I don't know if they're out of the US. I didn't really want that to happen, but I don't think you're going to see that, but I wanted to show you. So this is really, really pretty. It's like a glitter mix. It's got chunky and super fine in there. So thank you so much, Kathy. And also, she sent me some napkins from her local dollar store because, well, I don't even go to my dollar store very often, but these are cute for fall. She didn't know if each store, oh, look at that for Don. I'll have to grab him. And she didn't know if each store had different ones. So thank you. I don't know. I've never checked napkins at my Dollar Tree. So thank you so much for that, Kathy. And then the same day, I got a note from Karen Yanni again. She's always sending me stuff. Little challenge. And she sent Don a few things. So the challenge molds are, it looks like a wind chime. And it's music notes, probably because he's always singing. So I'll have to grab him. And I think she sent me challenging coaster molds before. And here's another set. So she sent me 2 of these, which are turtles. She sent 2 like yin and yang geckos. And she sent these. Don will love these. I don't think he saw these. So 2 bullseye with the deer. So maybe me and Don can do these together too. She also sent stickers, tiny little stickers for like our little people. I guess they're not people. I guess they're characters. So a whole bunch of little tiny stickers. She sent me a bunch of more charms, which I'm glad because I'm almost out of these. And maybe you sent me these last time. So little birds and these turtles. I still have some of these. Actually, 2 sets of the birds. These you fill in with a resin as well on the shell, any color. And then she sent some beads. These are like thin beads, and I'm wondering if they go on here. So I'm not entirely sure what this is. Ring, loop, round, silver round shape. So I'm not entirely sure what you use this for unless the beads go on there. So please let me know what those are for. Also, this huge collection of, what are these? Are these, oh, these are bezels. Oh, wow. Nice bezels, and they have like turtle shapes, animal shapes, flowers. Oh, cool. I didn't open it, or I would open it up, so I didn't realize that's what it was until just now. And it's also got like clear bezels too. So if you don't want to pour like UV bezel, you would use that. And they probably fit in here. So maybe I can use these for like the paint skins that Debbie gives me, or if you make your own UV resin paper, that's a good idea. And of course, this is the only thing Don opened because he noticed his name was on it. So she sent this huge decal of the deer in the red, white, and blue, of course. And he's like, that's going on my truck. So I don't think you'll see this in resin, Karen. I'm pretty sure he's sticking it on the back of his truck. All right, that is it. Thank you guys so much. It's always a nice surprise to see packages. I swear, Don doesn't believe me when I say I didn't buy the stuff anymore. So like when I have all these packages, he thinks I'm shopping, and I have to tell him I'm not doing it. So when he saw his name, he realized he didn't do that. I didn't do that. So thank you, Karen. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it so much. You should see these in the upcoming future. I did quickly open these because they caught my interest. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of bezels. There's a turtle, elephants, dragonflies, butterflies. Is that all? Here's owl. So there's several different bezels, and then it comes with a package of pre-made cabochons. So all you have to do is put something behind them. So I think I will be doing these sooner than later because I have all those paint skins. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm really excited now. Time to unmold. I don't have any extras to show you today, guys. Sorry. Let's do the bottom first. We'll see what the crystal effect looks like. Here it comes. This was the interference red. And it looks cloudy, not really red. But it's not deep either, so I wonder if that's why. I hope the top matches. But this looks really good. Nice and crystally. I guess on the black surface you can see the red better. But this one you can definitely see the interference red because it's so deep. So yeah. Oh, look at that. So you can definitely see it on there. It's not as red as I wanted, but like I said, we backed it in a clear, really. So it's not going to get that super duper deep effect. And they do look good together. Surprisingly, this one's a little bit lighter, but not really that much. So what do you think? Should I do anything to it or leave it alone? I don't know what I can do to this one. I don't know that there's much I can do. I see I should have cleaned out these parts, but I didn't. I made them red because I thought they were leaves parts, but they're not. So that's okay. Doesn't look that bad. Let me think on this and see if I can come up with something. Otherwise, this is probably going to be the end. Give me 1 second. Now, did you really think I wasn't going to do anything to this jar? You know I can't do that. I blinged it up. I covered the edges with rhinestones, of course, and then all those center parts that I painted red by accident, I just filled those in too. So what do you think? Before or after? What is your opinion? Should I have left it alone or no? I think I like it, but that's me. You know I like rhinestones on most of my things. Anyway, that's it. No extras at all today. That is craziness. Here's the jar. I will get you some more photos. Stick around for those at the end. And that's it, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.